Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Okay, today's topic is he the one? Is he the one for you? And how do you know if he's the one? Okay, before we jump into this topic, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. And welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I appreciate you so very, very much. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of this video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions, and I would either answer them on the air or I would answer them privately through the email. And it's really your decision. Okay? All right. And those of you who are interested in these caps, they are now available in my online store. So just go to the description and go to the bottom. You'll see a link that says online store. Just click on that link and there you go. Okay, let's dive into this message today. Okay, is he the one? You know, I get letters all the time when ladies are asking, how do I know when I found the one? Now, ladies, the one for me is not going to be the one for you. Okay? It's an individual thing. Everybody is different. And everybody has different needs, different boundaries, different standards. So my one is not going to be the perfect one for you. You understand? You want to attract the perfect one for you. Okay? I want you to understand this, because this is not a one size fits all. No, it's an individual thing. You look at what it is that you desire in a mate. See, this takes time. You don't just go out and just meet anybody that comes along and say, and then ask, is this the one? No. Take your time and decide what you would desire in your perfect mate. Okay? And write it down. Write your desires down for this perfect mate. Okay? And then you can either put it somewhere where you can see it all the time, or you can just put it in a diary or a journal. For me, I keep a journal. I'm not as good at it as I used to be in the very beginning, but it's funny. I was looking back at my journal the other day, and as it turns out, I had a lot of volumes. Over 3 years, I kept a journal every day. And some of the things that I asked in my journal is, my desires, what I wanted in the future. Looking back at the journal now, I had even put pictures of my desires there. And looking at it now, today, I was amazed how many of those desires have come to fruition. And many times it looked just like the photograph that I put in my journal 3 years ago, which is amazing. Listen, people, this works. It works. You have the power to manifest desires for your life. It's the way that you think about things, your beliefs. But just know that you have the power inside of you. Okay? And never feel like you have to settle for anything or anybody. I got a letter the other day, and the lady talked about that some of her friends said that she needs to hold on to this man, although she doesn't really care about him because of her age. Don't ever allow age to be a factor and whether you settle on someone or not. It's better to be by yourself than being miserable with someone. Okay? And I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about there. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. And be happy with yourself first before you even think about a mate. You understand? You got to be strong in your own right. Now, I pulled a video today that really talked about some addictions that people have. You see? And addictions really can take control of your life if you allow it to. Okay? So let's look at this video. We got some letters today. And so we're going to look at the video and then we're going to read the letters and we're going to talk about this subject. How to know if he's the one. Okay? All right, here we go.
Here's a fact. A lot of people think that they are addicted to sex, but in reality, that's not the true addiction. After all, people can finish themselves off, if you know what I mean. Most things that deal with the human are spiritual. The war is not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities and the rulers of this dark world and spiritual wickedness in high places. That's not just other people's flesh and blood, but your war with yourself is not a natural war, it's spiritual. This includes sex addiction. It has very little to do with any person's desire to have intercourse. Let me prove it to you. You can have a man or a woman who's married who has a spouse that never tells them no, and still they will go out and have an affair. That means that it has nothing to do with them needing a body to physically express themselves on, if you may. It's an addiction. And again, the addiction is not to sex, it's spiritual. Two things. The addiction is rooted in the desire to feel wanted, which roots itself in rejection and abandonment. But it's more so in an unclean spirit desiring to collect souls. Two shall be one. Anytime you lay with another person, your soul becomes one with the soul of that other person, or better yet, your body becomes one with the body of that other person. I told you once and I'll tell you again, demons are like real estate agents. Your body is real estate. I don't know about you, but I want to own as many properties as possible because properties generate a reoccurring stream of revenue. Why? Just because, like most people, I want the freedom to live my life. I don't want to be at work getting cussed out by customers or dealing with that jealous, insecure, competitive coworker or dealing with that boss who is on a power trip. I want to wake up when I want to. I want to go to bed when I want to. I want to travel when I want to. I want freedom. That's how demons see bodies. They don't have to worry about being cast out. If they cast out, they have other real estate. They have other properties that they can go to. I'm saying that most ungodly desires are demonic. Better yet, it's the appetite of a demon. If you have a spirit of lust, you will know when it's hungry. How will you know? When your mind starts receiving those flaming darts, or better yet, those ungodly thoughts. When all of a sudden your body starts to respond to those thoughts. And then the enemy answers you by putting the picture of somebody in your head. Maybe it's an ex, maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's a neighbor.
Okay, now you see in the video, she actually talked about the sex addiction. You see, there are a lot of people out here with sex addictions, but they don't understand what it is. They got that urge and they don't know where it's coming from and they feel like it's out of control. People, this is a spirit. It's a spirit. And you need to heal and get rid of that spirit because that spirit can ruin your life if you let it. Okay? All right, let's look at our first letter here and read this. Since I was born, it was a hard life. But I had a loving grandma. And this kept me grounded during my sexual abuse and physical abuse as a child. Wow. Luckily, you had a loving grandma. I did too. And, I often say in my videos that I was raised in a house with a narcissist and my grandma was my refuge. And I'm going to tell you, ladies, a lot of the things that I share with you on this channel was knowledge and wisdom that I got from my grandma. Okay? My parents nor siblings never protected nor believed me about cousins, friends, molesting and violating me sexually. Wow, your parents didn't believe it. Ah, wow. Okay, that's hard. Years later, at 12 years old, I got in a tragic car accident and left scars, but no broken bones. And the abuse stopped because my parents were happy I was alive. Okay, so I guess your parents stopped beating on you or whatever they were doing to you because they were just glad that you survived this car accident. Okay. Months later, my grandma passed and I was devastated. So after these tragedies, I made myself forget my childhood completely. I never knew the word incest until my college boyfriend asked me about my childhood and told me everyone doesn't go through that and it's not normal. So talk to your mom because you have been hurt. Yeah, well, I know this was a shocking thing to you if you were a victim of incest. I want to change my life around and find the perfect life that I desire. Right now, it's hard. I'm a single mom with 4 kids. But God has shown me my purpose, so success is happening. But my spirit needs to heal from all these traumas. Do you have any tips? I've been trying celibacy, but it's so hard because my body is wired to have sex. I will have withdrawals without it or a bad relapse just to get it. So I just want focus on healing the child and teenager for tips. I love nature, meditation, music, journaling, and prayer. Okay. All right. Now, this kind of ties in for the sex addiction because it's a spiritual thing. You have been affected by this sexual demonic energy, and that's why you have these withdrawals and relapses, because the demon wants to get fed. Okay? Okay? Follow me now. The demon wants to get fed. And that's what that urge is that you have. That irresistible urge for you to have sex is demonic. Okay? This is what I need for you to do. All right, you say you're in meditation. Are you doing your affirmations? Have you asked the divine to heal you from this and to release you from this energy? Have you asked? If you haven't, that's the first step. Ask the divine to release you from this energy. Say your affirmations every day. Continue with your meditation and your journaling. You know that's a good thing to journal, because you can look back on it, in the years to come and be amazed how you have grown, because you're going to write in your journal what's going on right now today. You understand? And then years later, when you've healed and you're feeling greater, and you look back and you see how far you've come. That's why journaling is so very important. Continue on your path. Continue your spiritual path. And watch my video. Start your spiritual awakening. It will just help reinforce what you're doing already. Okay? I wish you all the best. And I really hope it helps here. It sounds like you have already started your healing process from trauma. And there is another video that I have, how to heal from trauma. And really, starting your spiritual awakening is the right path. It's the same path. You understand? There's nothing different. It's the same path. Through spiritual healing, this sexual spirit will leave. Now, you'll still have a sexual desire, but you won't have that demonic spirit that makes you go through withdrawals and all of that. You understand? That's a demonic spirit that's making you do that. But your natural sexual urge will be there. And it's different from what you're feeling right now. Okay? And you're feeling that because I'm gonna go back to it. You're feeling that because you understand, you got a soul tie with these people who put you through this. The demon, that demonic spirit, that demonic evil spirit is still there. And you got to get rid of it. And it came through these people sexually molesting you through your childhood and your teenage years or whatever. That's where it came from. So you got to heal completely to get rid of it. Okay? So I hope that you understand, and I really hope that it helps. All right. Let's look at another letter here. All right? This one is entitled, Can a Leopard Change His Spots? Okay. I know there's a saying out there saying that they can't change. A leopard can't change his spots. So anyway, let's see what you say. Okay. Recently, you read a letter from a subscriber whose boyfriend mowed her and pushed her. I believe you responded to her by telling her to leave because it will only get worse. Recently, my daughter has confided in me by telling me that her boyfriend of some years has beat her up in the past. One time punching her continuously in the face. Wow. I did not witness this because I believe it was at the time when she was living with him and his family. I called the police on him on various occasions because I felt that he had been abusing her on various occasions. She was so upset with me and made me apologize to him because she felt it didn't warrant calling the police on him. Listen, mother, I know how you feel about this, because many times when we step in and try to help our children, and I'm a victim of that too, the children turn on you. I'm a victim of that too. And I've learned how to just stay out of it. Just, when it happens, just turn your head. Just say, well, I'm sorry to hear that. But don't step in and try to help. Unless they verbally say, Mom, come and help me with this. Mom, call the police. Or Mom, help me get out of this. If they don't say that, don't you get involved. Because it will turn on you every time. And I'm telling you, it turned on me, and it turned on me hard. Okay? Let's see what else you say. I agreed to stay out of her relationship because I thought I was overreacting and getting involved where I shouldn't. No, you didn't overreact. As a mother, mothers want to protect their children. So when you find out somebody else has harmed them, you want to protect your child. You understand? So you did not overreact. You reacted as a normal mother would. Okay? They have 2 children now, and I feel he is being abusive to his son. I am furious, nervous, and upset because she is just now telling me about the abuse. Yeah, because she knows that you would react if you knew earlier that he is now abusing his son, one of the children. Okay? That's why your daughter isn't telling you. She says he is really being great now and hasn't hit her in years. Well, you know what? I don't think she would tell you even if he was. She wouldn't tell you again that he was abusing her or the children unless she was ready to walk away. Then she would tell you. Now, because she knows that you would react if you knew that he was abusing everybody now. You see, so she's either telling you that, everything is good now or just not telling you anything. She wants to leave but wants to wait. Yeah, see? She'll tell you she wants to leave, but it's not real until she actually leaves. Telling somebody, I'm going to leave one day. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. And she'll tell you that after she just got beat. I'm going to leave now. But then after she thinks about it, she says, not yet. I think he is just being nice until another incident happens. It's probably already happened. Like I told you, she's not going to tell you every time because she knows how you're going to react to it. I'm sure she believes he has changed. Can he change? No. No. Not unless he wants to change. That's the only reason he's going to change. You see, he is who he is because that's the way probably he either was raised that way or he decided to be that way. But the change really needs to come from your daughter if she wants to change the situation. She has chosen this situation and she has chosen to stay in this situation, Mom. So my advice to you is to not worry about them, to focus on your own happiness and let them work out their own situation on their own. Now, if somebody comes running to your house in the middle of the night, banging on the door for help, that's different. That's different. But if that doesn't happen, Mom, it's best for you just to stay out of it. Stay out of it. Because you're running there to help your daughter, and she'll turn against you and make you the villain, you the enemy. And after a while, nobody will be talking to you. That's what's happened to me. And I'm telling you, it's a hurtful thing. It's a hurtful thing when you have reacted out of love. You see, you didn't do anything wrong. But now you've got to step back, let them work out their own issues, and stay out of it. Whatever happens, happens. But like me, I have open arms. If they want to come back, they can come back anytime. You see, I still love them, but I love them from afar. And this is how you need to treat your daughter. Love her, but love her from afar. Don't ask her what's going on in her relationship and let it go. Let it go. That's their business now. Okay? And you don't want to be locked out of it. And if you keep trying to help them, you will eventually be totally locked out. So I hope that my advice helps you. And I hope that you understand. Let it go and focus on your own happiness. Okay? All right. All right. We have another letter here. And this one is kind of short. This one is, during dating a man, how will I know if I found the right man for me? Okay. Now, this is really what the video is about. How do you know he's the right man for you? Okay. Let's go back to the 3 P's. Does he profess your love to other people? When you are out with him, does he say, this is my girl so-and-so? This is my girlfriend so-and-so? This is my love? You understand? That's what he needs to do when he introduces you to other people. Not introducing you, hi, this is so-and-so, and just say your name. That's not it. He's not the one if he's doing that. All right. Number 2, is he providing for you? When you are out with him, does he foot the entire bill? Or does he look at you for your part? If he looks for you to chip in, he's not the one. If he's looking for you to pay the valet or the tip, he's not the one. He's supposed to provide for you the entire bill when he's with you. Okay? When he's with you. All right. All right, let's look at this other P. Does he protect you? Does he protect you? Or does he come back and tell you about what people said about you and see what your reaction's going to be? Or does he slander your name? You find out that he's been talking behind your back with other people. That's not protecting you. When you're out, do you feel safe with him? You know, that's a feeling. When you're with somebody, do you feel like you're safe? If you don't feel safe with him, he's not the one. He's not the one. That's an easy way to tell if he's the one for you. You understand? Because if he's doing those things for you, he shouldn't be criticizing you and talking down to you and making you feel bad. That's definitely not the one. Not the one. You see, he's showing you love. Now, ladies, be cautious of this. If you've met a narcissist, he will love bomb you in the beginning. And you would think, this has got to be the one. He will do all the things that you desire. Because, remember, the narcissist is possessed with a demonic energy. And the demonic energy can actually read your thoughts and your desires. So that's how the narcissist can come and give you everything that you've ever thought you ever wanted in a man. And it's the demon. So, what do you do there? Take your time. Take your time with any man you meet. Don't jump into bed with him right away. That's one way that you can tell the narcissist when he's love bombing you, because he's going to want sex right off the bat. He's not going to be willing to wait for it. That's how you'll know if you're dealing with a narcissist. He needs that supply. You understand? He needs that sexual supply so that he can bond with you. He knows what he's doing. See, you don't know. You don't know. That's why you must be aware of the narcissist. Okay? Because he'll come and present to you everything. Like I did get a letter from a lady said that this man came and he was everything that she ever wanted in a man. Then she finds out later he's a narcissist. You understand, ladies? Be very careful. Don't give your body away just like that. Because once you have sexually bonded with the narcissist, he can manipulate you from afar. He can draw you into him, have you calling him all the time, worrying about him all the time. He can enter your dreams. You understand? You can't get this man off your mind. And you want to be careful. And that's why I'm saying, guard yourself, take care of yourself. But, and with time, you'll get to know if he's for you. You know, women, we want everything fast. We don't want to take our time. We want to know if he's it right away so we can jump in and have sex and hopefully get married. And take your time, ladies. Don't jump into a situation, because if you do, most likely you're going to get burned. Okay? I hope that you understand that, and I really hope that it helps. Okay? All right. Let's see what else we have here. Here we go. Another young lady say, I missed him. All right? Is it possible that the universe can send the one and you miss him, or you don't recognize him, or you recognize him too late? Will the universe resend, or will the universe send multiple ones for you to choose from? Okay. All right. Now this is assuming that you have asked the universe to send you your perfect mate. Okay? All right. From this letter, this is what I'm assuming. Okay. Know this. Whatever the universe sends for you will never pass you by. It's going to come right in your face. So you don't have to look for it. You don't have to wonder if he came and I missed it, or he came by and I rejected him. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. When whatever is meant for you will come right up in your face. You understand? And you will have the opportunity to accept it or to reject it. It's not going to be vice versa. You understand? If someone comes into your life and rejects you, it wasn't for you. It's simple, just like that. It wasn't for you, ladies. And don't be out here thinking that, understand that maybe he came and I did not know it. I wasn't at the right place. It wasn't the right time, or you understand? Oh, maybe that's him over there. You understand? Because he looked at me and he smiled at me. Maybe that's him. No, it doesn't work like that. When the universe sends your perfect mate, you've asked for him. You've asked for him. Now, remember, the universe is going to send your perfect mate the way that you are at that point in your life. You understand? So if you are not on a positive note, your mate is not going to be either. If you're not at a high vibration, your mate is not going to be either. You understand? If you do not value yourself and have high self-esteem of yourself, your perfect mate is not going to be either. If you are a cheater, if you're out here having sex with everybody, your mate, your perfect mate, is going to be out here doing the same thing. You understand, ladies? You have to be what you want. You have to be it first. That's why I always say, work on yourself before you think about a mate. You see, you can write it down what you want and all of that, and visualize what you want. But the universe, I'm going to tell you what it'll do. It'll give you a chance to raise your vibration to be on the level of the perfect man that you want. And that may take you some work. You understand? Which means that the universe may bring you people to help you work on yourself. Now that can be a tricky thing. You see? Because these people can cause you heartbreak. But it's for your better good. It's for you to wake up and understand you don't need to take this kind of treatment at all. Sometimes the universe will bring you a test to see if you are ready to meet your perfect mate. You understand, ladies? Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Stay on a positive path. So when your perfect mate comes, he will be on the positive path just like you are. You understand? You understand? I know people think, well, why am I meeting these terrible people? Because you are attracting these terrible people. It boils down to that. You understand? How do you know that you've met your perfect mate? And if he's the one? Because he may be the one for you at this point in your life. Okay? Okay? You have to be what you want. That's the bottom line. It's a law in the universe. The law of attraction is a real law in the universe. And you are always attracting who you are into your reality. It never stops. So you're always attracting men, but it may not be the one you say is the one. Well, that means you need to work on yourself. You understand? If you are not attracting the men that you desire in your life, that means that you need to work on yourself. Because you are attracting these type of men. It's you. It's all about you. It has always been about you. You understand? Work on yourself so that you can attract the very best man for you. For you. Okay, ladies, I hope that you understand this message. And I really hope it helps, because the bottom line is you have to be what you want. You have to be it. And I'm talking this way because this is how you have a strong, solid foundation with the right mate. You understand? When the right mate comes, you'll be on the same page. Yeah. Have that clear understanding, and hopefully you're on the same path. You should be on the same path if he's the one. You understand? So, ladies, I wish you all well. And I hope this message today helps. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here is the link right here. Send your questions to MissFaye'sWorld@hotmail.com. That's MissFaye'sWorld@hotmail.com. And try to keep your letters to one page. Just summarize your situation and ask the question. And if you prefer me to answer your question through the email, put it at the top of the letter, and I will comply. Now, when you send your letters, make sure that, read over your letters before you send them to me. Okay? And make sure whether you want me to reply, email, or on the air. Once you have submitted the letter, that's it. Don't send me another email wanting to change something. That's it. Okay? I get a lot of letters, and I can't, you understand? So I hope that information helps you as you submit your letters. And I want to thank you for submitting your letters. And thank you so much for your comments. It really lets me know how you feel about these messages. And a special thank you for those that leave a donation. It really helps the channel to grow. So I wish you all well. I wish you all much happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.